Welcome, friends. So happy to be back again today. Cinnamon is here, as you can see, looking beautiful as she always does. Thank you, Cinnamon.
So happy to be here, Mayor.
So
Love to come
excited.
together with you.
Yes, yes, me too. This passage today was magnificent. Already, this is like the first passage from the intro to Abraham. So we did the whole intro to Abraham. And then we're coming back to the first passage where Abraham's talking, and it's about a 10-minute or so. We're breaking it down into 3 shows. And today, what it made me want to do is do it again.
Right?
It made me want to do the intro to Abraham again. I'm like, oh, I want to hear more on this. I want to hear more of what they're saying now that I'm hearing the first track before they start with the powerful law of attraction. So it's pretty exciting. It's all good news, right? It's good news. It's the best news. They keep saying
that today that we wrote every single word of the intro to Abraham.
Yeah.
And a lot. And I've definitely gained a better understanding of what's going on. But is that enough?
Right.
And the answer is no.
No. Yeah.
It's,
like you said yesterday, it's a good start.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it. I'm like, oh, this, and how much more must be in here? Some of the things they said today, I was like, I don't really remember hearing that in the intro. Okay, so I want to hear this better because I choose to be able to open up this passageway. They were talking about a passageway between the physical me and the non-physical, and these processes whereby we can access the law. Just some interesting things they said today. So I'm super excited about it. Do you have passages that you'd like to share with us, Cinnamon?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so they're saying, if I am able to grasp a few simple laws, they call them laws because they're absolute. They are eternal, meaning they are forever, and they are everywhere. Able to grasp a few of these laws. We've been working on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
The laws are the solution.
Yes.
Why are we here? To establish our connection. Well, how are we going to do that? Through the laws.
Yes.
As I'm able to accept, acknowledge, and utilize these laws, then and only then will I be the deliberate creator of this wondrous physical experience.
Okay.
That's nice. I want to be a deliberate creator, right?
I want it to be a wondrous physical experience too.
Yeah.
Abraham's all like that. They're like, you're magnificent beings, the magnificent buffer of time. They're so pro the whole thing. And I think it's because they're right. They know what's going on. They have the broader view.
Yes.
Which is why when I tune to them, I start feeling better.
So we are much more than we see in these physical bodies.
Okay.
That is not easy for us to see as we are using only our physical senses.
Come on, Cinnamon. Come on.
But there is another part of me, greater and broader and older, that exists right now in the non-physical dimension.
Okay.
Now, many of us have accepted that we have lived before this, that there was something before this physical experience. And while many of us wanting to believe, we are hoping that there is something beyond this physical experience, very few acknowledge that while I am physical, that there is a part of me, a greater part of me, that remains in the non-physical dimension.
Okay.
So it seems important that we acknowledge this.
Yes.
We call it inner being. Some of us call it higher self or soul. It matters not what we call it. Morgan Freeman, big giant head, Mother Mary.
Yes. Just don't call it late for dinner.
So they're saying it is of great value for me to acknowledge that it exists. For there is wondrous guidance that is available to me through this inner being.
Okay.
I choose wondrous guidance.
Right, here we go again. Wondrous guidance. Wondrous life experience.
Yeah. So Abraham comes forth to reacquaint me with the eternal laws of the universe.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right?
that I may intentionally be the creator that I've come forth to be. For there is not another who attracts into my experience that which I am getting. I am doing it all.
Okay, what a great point right there. There is not another who attracts into my experience that which I am getting. It's very helpful to remember as I'm intermingling with others here on the physical plane. I'm the only one attracting. Cinnamon, are you in a magic eye situation?
Am I?
It's like you are. I think there's a message here. I'm gonna find it.
So another sign of alignment, received at Sprinkler Park, right?
Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's so cool. I love that hat.
So
at Sprinkler Park.
yeah, received at Sprinkler Park. So how'd that happen?
How did it happen?
Yeah, somebody else. It came to me through somebody else, but I must have attracted it myself.
Right. There is not another who attracts to you.
That's right.
It looks so good too. And with that outfit, it's perfect.
So they're saying there is great value in understanding the laws, for they will. Oh, I said that, didn't I? No, I did not. Okay. There is great value in understanding the laws, for they will lead me to the greatest exaltation that I will ever experience. And that is the glory of becoming an allower.
Yes.
I choose to be an allower.
That pumps up my jam.
An allower, one who is truly in harmony with this world in which I am living, receiving joy from all of my exposure to what I am attracting to myself.
Wow.
Yes.
What a great definition.
One who is truly in harmony with this world in which I am living, receiving joy from all of my exposure to what I am attracting to myself.
I like the term exposure. Receiving joy from all of the exposure of what I am attracting to myself, truly in harmony with this world that I am living. That sounds like an optimal life experience. And what I'm hearing is I'm gonna be able to do that by understanding these laws that Abraham is explaining here, laying out for us in this introduction. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. If I choose to, I will be guided step by step to what Abraham is calling an awakening.
Okay.
I will be guided step by step to an awakening.
Right?
I'm interested.
I think you are. Like, I look at you and I see someone who is awakening.
A reflection of you, Mare. I am recognizing the total of me.
Right?
I love their word choice and how they explain it.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. It's fascinating to me.
So Abraham is wanting me to understand my value to all that is.
Of course.
For I am adding unto with everything that I do, with every word that I speak, with every thought that I think. They're wanting me to sense my value.
Okay.
We're valuable, Mare.
Right?
We're a hot commodity.
Yes.
They will assist me in fulfilling my life purpose. They know that it is important to me, for as they are visiting with so many of us, it is a predominant question. Why am I here?
Yes.
What can I do to make it better?
That.
How can I do what is right?
Right.
Abraham is here to express all of that to me in detail.
Okay.
Abraham's work is evolving through the questions that are asked from the stimulation from those who are hearing what has been said before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
So
every evolving, expanding message.
Yeah. So why are we here?
Right?
I'm going with connection, right? We're here to connect.
Right?
We're in the land of the absolute, and we were already connected, and we're like, oh, as great as this is, I wish that I had choice to be connected. So let's go down there to the physical, because we know that we're going to have a connection to the non-physical. I'm not going down there all willy-nilly. I've got connection to my source.
Yes.
It's really calling me in the direction of what I choose.
Yes.
So I'm going to go down there so that I have, or not down there, I don't know where it is, over there, up
Right?
there, I don't know where it is, but I'm going to go there and choose. I'm going to choose my connection instead of already being connected.
Yes.
Thank you, Abraham, for sweetly calling me.
Right?
Remind me of the laws of the universe and how it goes.
Yes.
And thank you, Mother Mary.
I choose to have this pathway open, right? They say that in this intro, they're going to show us how to open a passageway between the physical and the non-physical. That sounds like the coolest passageway. Like I always liked, like, you know, hidden passageways, a little nook under the stairs. I remember this one Chuck E. Cheese I went to. I swore there was this hidden pathway. I mean, my God, who knows what it was because I was little, but I loved it because it seemed so cool. It was like a hidden passageway. How about a passageway between my physical self and the non-physical that has the broadest of views, that has access to all the information, who knows me intimately, every detail, has zero judgment about me, absolutely loves me, and is calling me to the greatest exaltation that I could ever imagine. That sounds like I would sign up for that. So I'm excited to grasp these laws. You know, Abraham says they're simple, and they are, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily easy to get because, you know, most of my life I didn't know about the law. I wasn't consciously aware. I didn't know my thought even mattered. I remember the first time I ever heard about writing a goal. This is an actual truth. I was writing down my goal weight, and I was about 22 years old. I had heard about goals, writing a goal, having an intention. I had not yet heard of law of attraction. And I wasn't sure if you should write down the weight you are or the weight you want to be. Like, that's how far off the radar I was of any of this. This was at the age of around 22. And I had a conversation with my friend at the time. Do we write the weight we are? Or do we write the weight we want to be? I didn't know. How do you set a goal? What do you write? So it's helpful for me to keep it in check and remember that I'm coming nice on this. My understanding is growing and expanding, and we're getting it. But it takes repeat. Keep repeating it. Keep wrapping my mind around it. Keep repeating it. And each time I feel myself getting it a little better. I hear the words a little different. You know, when they talk about the inner you, it's like one of my favorite topics, that it's existing right now.
And it seems very important to acknowledge that.
Yes. Good point, Cinnamon. Right. Because until I acknowledge that, I won't acknowledge that I'm receiving guidance or know what guidance is, know what emotion is. I mean, come on, what a topic. What is emotion? Pretty important topic because, you know, emotion is
understand it.
What's that?
Very few understand it.
Right? Right. I like things that very few do.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's important. It's our directional aid.
Right? Right.
How they let us know.
Yes. Pretty neat. Pretty exciting message. Sure. All right. You look beautiful, Cinnamon. It's so great to be co-hosting with you. I really appreciate the show. The link to the Abraham intro will be in the description, as you know, and thank you for joining us. It's an absolute pleasure. I believe that it's anyone who's watching this, we're summoning together, we're summoning this information, and it's really the greatest information. Yeah, baby. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, this is CoachAMillerLight for Cinnamon.
Remember, love is the answer. Stay tuned. Get warmed up.
Yeah, baby. Work it out.
Get the hinge loose.
Yeah. The heart rate up. Woo. Not just teasing.